Hello everyone, thank you for coming up today. My old subscribers, thank you. And to those that are viewing for the first time or that have not subscribed, please click on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. And to my new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. Please do not forget to hit on the like buttons. Friends, you know that many times they would always tell people, be careful with the person you feel that loves you so much and can't do anything bad to you. However, when people are in relationships, they would always tell them, are you sure that this person can tolerate you? Are you sure that this person truly loves you? Are you sure that this person understands your personality? There are a lot of things that are being asked when two people are together, because we've seen in so many cases where it's either the husband that has killed the wife or the wife harming the husband. It happens both ways. Here, what you can see now, this lady is no longer alive with us here anymore. It's a very painful and sad news reaching us today. This actually happened in Kaduna State, Nigeria. Usually some people might have dated some other people in their past lives. Before they'll finally meet someone, they may say, this is the one finally. And in some cases, when you are no longer with your exes, either the male or the female, some people part in a very bad way and they don't communicate ever again. But some, even after they part, they will reconcile, but the reconciliation doesn't mean that they keep on dating, they'll just remain friends. But the unfortunate thing happened in the case of this lady. Her name is Winnie, and the guy she was currently dating is called Folorunsho. But today, the person who is speaking on behalf of this lady is her cousin, known as Charles Benjamin. What is he crying out for? All he wants now is justice for his cousin. And friends, it's going to shock you what really happened. A lot of people are asking, did this action from the lady warrant the reaction from this guy whom she claimed loved her and they were together? The lady Winnie went to visit her boyfriend, that's Florisho. So reaching her boyfriend's house, sometimes when you go to see someone you're dating, you spend hours, and if you guys are open and free with yourselves, you don't lock up your phone, or neither do you switch off your phone. Unlike in some cases, you find out that some people, when they go and meet people they are dating, they either turn off their phone so that no call will come in. There are reasons why some people turn off their phones. One, either the person you're dating don't like you receiving calls from other people, or if the person hears that you're answering any call, he will now start fighting or beating the lady. Some guys do that. In the case of some ladies, they will get mad at the guy if he's answering calls from other women. But sometimes you find out that it ends up in a very dangerous and deadly way. And that is exactly what has happened to Winnie. As soon as she got to her boyfriend's place, after spending some time, a call came in. And who was that? That was her ex-boyfriend. And she picked the call. As soon as she picked the call and was talking to the guy, her boyfriend got so mad at her that he even hit the phone off her ear and didn't want her to continue communicating with him. Friends, let's not forget, this was happening in the presence of her own current boyfriend. Immediately, this guy gave her a slap. As soon as he hit the phone away from her ear, he landed a very hot slap on this lady's face. Some ladies, some people would not want to let you hit them and then they will just watch you like that. She had to hit the guy back. She gave him his own slap. He now slapped her again and now said she's going to leave his house and she will never come back to his house again. So the lady stood up. On leaving his house, this guy dragged her back, started beating her up. In the course of that, it resulted into a very serious fight. What did this guy do? This following short guy who claimed he loved this girl and that she is the love of his life now strangled her until she died. Friends, please, the question out there is, picking a call from an ex, does it warrant you killing the person? To make matters worse, this conversation she was having with her ex-boyfriend was in the presence of her boyfriend. Some people are saying that, okay, fine, you shouldn't answer your ex's call when you are in the presence of someone you are dating. Another person is saying, why did he slap her when she was answering the call in his presence? If she had any hidden agenda with her ex-boyfriend, will she be answering that same call in his presence? That is a question that is put out there to a lot of people who are contradicting it. But majority are against this horrible act that he has committed. Why do you kill somebody over answering a call? This call was answered and he was there listening to their conversation. Does it mean that when you have an ex, you guys should become enemies? Not everybody regard their exes as enemies. Some see them as their best friends. Even though they all move their separate ways, maybe the guy will end up getting married to somebody else and the girl will end up getting married to somebody else. And then you let your current boyfriend know that, okay, this is a person that I dated in the past, but we are still friends. Moreover, the guy was there before him. Even though things did not work out, at least you should have respected that and respected the fact that this lady was answering the call in his presence. But no, this guy decided to take the laws into his hands. So would you call this love? If you love somebody, would you hurt the person? To make matters worse, would you make the person not to breathe and live for the rest of their lives? I don't think this is love. This is clear obsession. When you're obsessed with somebody, you confuse it for love. And that is why you see some ladies would complain that their boyfriends or their fiancés or their husbands are possessive. They don't want you to talk to anybody. They don't want you to answer anybody's call. Some do it to the point that even a female cannot call their own girlfriends. They don't want them to answer any call at all. Some men are like that. But it's so terrible that this lady's life has just been lost like that for something that doesn't mean anything at all. Someone is also saying that the lady should have remained faithful. This wouldn't have happened to her. Let's all ask another question. If a girl is really cheating on the person she's currently dating, will she be cheating on him in his presence? Except in a case where the guy or the person she's dating is paralyzed and fixed to a wheelchair. I'm only giving a very, very difficult scenario where you see that someone who is cheating will cheat in the presence of their spouse. It's very rare. It is very rare, except the guy is cheating on the lady. Then the lady would also want to cheat on him because he has nothing to say. They are both doing it to each other. But not when someone is not cheating on you, then you decide to cheat on the person in the person's presence. No matter how anybody thinks or feels, they barely cheat in the presence of their current relationships. They either do it behind their back. But today, a lot of people are still saying that Folorunsho's actions are not justified. That no matter what this lady did, he shouldn't have gone this far. A lot of people have been paying tribute to Winnie. And this was what he wrote. The bastard that killed my cousin's sister, Winnie. Rest in peace. When she went to his house and a call from her ex-boyfriend came into her phone, and that created a quarrel where he slapped her and she slapped him back. And she said she will leave his house and never come back again. So he blocked his door that she will not leave. And then she began struggling, wanted going home. And there he started beating her till he strangled her to death. Please and please, help us cry for justice. My entire family are in pains now. This monster shouldn't go free. God bless the humble soul of our beloved sister, Ashley Winnie Bahago. This is what he posted on his Facebook, and he wants Nigerians to also intervene that justice should be served for his sister. Oh, may her soul rest in peace. I narrowly escaped from him too. The guy is a beast, but his end has finally come. So friends, we can see that this guy has a very bad history of domestic violence and being mean to women. It's just so unfortunate that he's been going all around and doing his evil act, but this time around, I think his cup is already full. Benjamin kept on responding to people and letting them know that this is not a matter that they want to sweep under the carpet. They just want justice. That the guy's name, he repeated it and said he is Sylvester Florisho. That knew her. May God console them all. It's such a heartbreaking moment for their family. Friends, you can see that a lot of families are mourning their loved ones. So many people are not going to spend this Xmas season in joy, because you go to a lot of families, people are just crying. People are either going to the village to go and bury a loved one, or they are going to identify corpses of their loved ones. And to make matters worse, people are dying as a result of their fellow human being taking their own lives. Please, if you've not seen the video that I posted yesterday, please, you could go back to see it, where a doctor and his friend were just preparing to leave for the United States when the unforeseen happened to them. It's just so sad. Please, if you're in a relationship with somebody and you see the person is hot-tempered, if the person is not willing to change, there's no point for that relationship, because when they carry out their horrible act, they'll blame it on their anger issues and they would say it's out of anger. Then the deed has already been done. It's too late to reverse anything. Sylvester Florisho is known for a man that is filled with so much anger. But we're glad that he's been arrested and currently is in police custody in Kaduna State. We pray that justice will be served for Winnie. Once again, may her soul rest in peace, and may God console their families and give them the hearts to bear this great loss. Friends, please, if you have anything to say, you could put that down at the comment section. Please, the question here is, did the lady do anything wrong by answering of her ex-boyfriend in front of her current boyfriend? Also, the reaction coming from her current boyfriend, was that necessary? Another question is, friends, if you are in a relationship with somebody and you had an ex before, should you continue communicating with that ex even if you guys are just friends? Please, these are questions that are left out there for us to answer. Thank you for coming up today. Please do not forget to hit on the like button. Also subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. Thank you. God bless you all.